Welcome to P226nut's channel. This is a video response to Tom, and probably something I'm going to send to USNERDOC. I think you'll probably get a kick out of the end of this. Anyway, this is my EDC. Tom asked us to show him his sorry, I can't talk. Tom asked us to show him our EDC. Well, this is mine. I'm going to go through it kind of item by item and ending with that. It's an amp 3 EDC that I've highly modified. If I hadn't highly modified it, I would tell you just go look at USNERDOC's video. But there's, I don't know, half of that's his, about half of it's mine. I've basically remade the kit. That isn't even the same bag it came in. The first one broke and I had to replace that. That was my own fault though, not the bags. Anyway, let's get started. Where to start? Oh, there's still 2 more things in my pocket. I forgot. Sorry, 3 more things. Forgot about EDC knife, change, and pen. Sorry, I honestly thought I had everything out of my pockets. I just went to double check. I'm not going to edit the video though, because that type of stuff actually happens. I don't want to refilm the first part. So here we go. First off, one of the things I never leave my house without, iPhone. And yeah, it's in a mag pull cover. Those are like $8 or $10. They're freaking awesome. Just get one. It's indestructible, protects the phone fairly well, and it's cheap. Okay. I don't ever leave my home without this. Okay. I also don't ever leave my home without my keys. As you can see, there are quite a few keys here. There's also some things on the keys, like the keychain, which has a mirror on the back. Not an extremely good mirror, but yeah, good enough to signal with. See if I can flash it. Kind of a weak mirror. There's something better in the little amp 3 pack. Streamlight Nano, also on the keychain. It's really bright keychain flashlight. Takes up virtually no room. Mini magnesium bar. Also virtually no room, and it's almost perfect for starting fires. The rest is just keys. It's kind of boring. I keep seeing things I forgot. I had this on, a paracord bracelet. I don't always wear this, but I sometimes do, so I'll mention it. Phoenix TK11. Now, sometimes I wear the sheath, sometimes I just stick it in my pocket, but I always have this. Okay, and I actually do have an extra battery I keep with it as well. It's a 18650 battery, and the flashlight can take one of those. Okay, so besides the flashlight and its extra battery, I carry 2 knives. These days anyway. I actually have another video saying why I almost never carry 2 knives, and I'm going to clarify that too. I only do this when I wear my 511 Taclite Pros. That's because they have enough pockets on them that I can slide this in a pocket that doesn't exist on any of my other pants, and it's awesome. When I wear different pants, it makes it difficult to carry all the same stuff. There are a couple things eliminated, but I almost always wear Taclite Pros anyway, unless I'm wearing like slacks or jeans, which isn't that often. But I always carry, when I am wearing those, a Spyderco Delica FFG. I might switch it up every now and then to a different knife, but it's pretty consistently that one. And I've been stuck in a rut lately, carrying Benchmade Deja. Sorry, I wanted to call it the Benchmade Deja Vu, but it's not. This is the Benchmade Onslaught. It's the Deja Vu's cousin, designed by the same man, Bob Lum. It's just a wicked knife. It's perfect. I could not improve this knife much at all. You could say, well, it needs some jimping up there, but really, your hand's not going to go anywhere on this knife when you hold it like this, the way it was intended to be held. So I have a big blade and a small blade generally. And, let's see, change. I usually have a good pocket full of change. I don't start out the day with it, but I end up with it. This is a Fisher Space Pen. I generally always carry it as well. It's just bomb proof. There's nothing I could do to improve that pen. And in addition to the pen, I have a little Write in the Rain notebook. This thing has actually been through the washing machine several times. You can kind of see the fuzz on the paper. And this stuff really works. It is very waterproof. Okay, wallet. I always have my wallet also. There's my ID turned backwards. My concealed carry permit turned backwards. So I don't want you guys knowing where I live or who I am, because I'm paranoid like that, like everybody else on YouTube. My NRA card, Best Buy card, Bass Pro Shops card. Cash. So another thing I don't see very much in EDC videos is cash. Okay, I carry a lot of cash because not everybody accepts cards. So, in here we have a few $100. And on the other side are some smaller bills, some 20s, 1s, 5s, and 10s. Okay, I think it's very important to carry cash. A lot of people don't. And the reason I hear a lot of people say they don't, well, I might get mugged. Well, you know what? That's what those are for. I'm not going to hand my wallet over. I'd probably die first. Especially since I've got almost $500 in it. That's just my own personal philosophy. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. That's pretty much it for wallets. I do like leather wallets, just about in this style with the flip-out ID. So I actually do have my concealed carry license and all my student IDs behind there. And my driver's license, and I think my learner's permit's actually still in this wallet, even though it's void. Nobody cleans out their wallet. You just keep shoving stuff in until it explodes like George Costanza. Okay, now we come to first firearm. The Walther PPS. You notice the rounds over there? Those are out because this has been emptied for the video. This is just an awesome pistol. Leave that out because we're going to talk about multiple guns here in a second too. Extra magazine. Those rounds are 9mm gold dots, by the way. I don't have an extra 8-round mag yet. This is the one that came with the gun. Mine actually came with 2, amazingly. So I got an extra 7-rounder. I really like the 8-rounders on these, by the way, because they have the extra room for the pinky. They're not that much harder to conceal, and it's a lot better. Okay. Ammunition for that magazine, I already discussed. Okay. Multiple guns. I didn't ever used to carry 2 guns. Ever. Would never ever do it. And this is one of the big things Tom asks us, is how many guns do you carry generally? Well, it's usually these 2 on my person. And you said we're not talking about bags here, because I usually have a Glock or Walther PPQ or a SIG or something, a big gun like that in my school bag that I leave in my car when I actually go into school, but I go other places with my school bag. So, and in my car I usually have a revolver of some sort. I actually don't have the revolver I want right now, but I'm planning on adding it. It's a Smith & Wesson J-frame. Cheap, easy to replace, backup concealed carry gun, and I'll probably get a Galco for it as well. I also didn't talk about the holster. Oops. I also just dropped the holster. This is a Galco, standard in the waistband holster. I'm trying it out. I'm really a crossbreed fan, but I'm having to order one of those, so for at least a few weeks, I'm using this little $20 Galco. So far it's been very good. Actually wondering if I'm really going to order the crossbreed now. Probably will, because it's so much more comfortable, but very, very much so more concealable as well. Anyway, I never used to carry two guns, but recently I've seen a couple of videos by another big YouTuber, and this gun has been mentioned in two of them by different people. And I really wasn't that hip on the North American Arms, by the way, this one is loaded, until I found out that they had the holster grip. And this is single action, so I can pull that trigger as much as I want, nothing's going to happen. I wasn't hip on these guns at all until I found out they had this. This makes this gun, you know, hand-filling and shootable. Without that, though, I would not own that gun. But right now, it's something I tuck in the left-hand side of my 511 pants back pockets. It's right there where you'd reach to get your wallet out. So you can take this little tiny gun, press it against your thigh, get some clear space like this, start rolling that out, open it, cock it, and pretty much have it out all from behind you, where they can't see the gun. And you're popping that off and distracting them while you're going for your real gun, because that's not going to do anything. Although, someone being shot at with anything is going to distract them enough for you to get your real gun out. Okay, sorry about that, my camera battery died. Or at least that's what everybody says when they mess up really bad and have to re-edit, but yeah, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I don't know, maybe some people really do have shitty cameras. Talking about the fact that this isn't going to do anything. This is very accurate. And, headshot would kill somebody. Heart, lung would definitely slow somebody down. If you shot someone in the heart with this, I'm not sure they would die very fast. It would be a mortal wound. They would definitely die of it without medical attention. But they wouldn't die very quickly, in my opinion, unless you really, destroyed it somehow. It just doesn't have a big wound channel. So you got to recognize the limitations of the backup firearm. And I'd much rather have 22 mag than pretty much anything under a 380. It's much better than 25 or 22 long rifle. I'd say it's about even with 32 ACP. Okay. So we got main firearm, backup firearm, and yes, Tom, I do carry two. To answer your question. Sorry, I never said that. Now, this is the part of the video that gets interesting. This is the AMP3 kit. Okay, when you open it up, see on top, there's going to be another one of those little Streamlight mini flashlights in here. I just don't have one right now. You have a Sharpie marker that I added, a pencil that they give you with the kit, with a needle on it that I added. By the way, this goes down the BDU pocket on those pants. You can see in there 22 Magnum and a few 9mm tucked in. I added those, and I added some extra ibuprofen and stuff like that, and I added this. Most of the rest of the kit is the same, except for the ammo, the extra pills, and the Sharpie marker in this. This is a Forensic lens with a piece of Mylar for a signal mirror. This will start fires and signal, and it's the size of a credit card. I don't plan on needing any of this, but it would definitely be nice to have. There's a pair of earplugs in there I added as well. You can see that blue thing down in there. I'm not going to unpack all this right here, down to the bare components, because it's just a pain in the ass. Well, I forgot about something else that's in here that's interesting I wanted to talk about. So I guess we will empty all this out. I lied, like everyone else on YouTube. Okay, you got your earplugs, your ammunition, This is the little tool kit they give you. I added some fishing hooks to that and a razor blade. We already talked about that. This is a strip of duct tape. It's from another kit. I just threw it in there. Twist ties, also from another kit. I just threw them in there. Okay, twist ties. This is just some thread. Uses fishing line or whatever. More 22 Magnum. There's 10 rounds of 22 Magnum and 4 9mm. Honestly, don't think I'm going to need the 9mm, so I didn't really put that many in. Okay, I added some matches into the wound care module. Those are Strike Anywhere wax coated stick matches. The rest of this is the same as on USNERDOC's video about this, if you watch it. See if it says his YouTube channel on this page anywhere. Nope. If I said show you, I might write it at the bottom of the video or whatever. The paper that comes in the kit. Ziploc bag that I added, and the bag the kit's stored in. Okay, the reason I decided to take this apart and show you is because I'm hoping Jeff might watch this video, the cutlery lever, because there's something in here I know he'll enjoy that I added. These are the medications, so I can just pluck out what I'm wanting. Yes, I can. Okay. Emergency hot sauce. That's for you, Jeff. The rest of this is all pretty much the same. I added some extra ibuprofen and stuff that I've had to replace because it gets used. That's pretty much it though, guys. Oh yeah, the button compass, forgot about that. It's a Brunton. It's fairly good. See if I can get it to spin for you. Okay, well, now it's at least pointing north. It's usually better than that, but I just can't get it to work at this particular moment. It could be the lighting in here or something like that too, creating an electromagnetic field. I don't know. I'm not the world's biggest compass expert. It's basically something in case there's no sun and there's no way to tell what direction's which to begin with. So I'm not really that worried about it. But yeah, emergency Tabasco. Oh, by the way, that actually does have a purpose in this kit. If you get really bad hiccups, hot sauce will give you hiccups, but it can also fix hiccups. If you take one of those, break it open, and squeeze the whole thing into your mouth at once and hold it like in your throat, or mouth, or both, and just kind of slowly swallow it, you will stop having hiccups. It's the only thing I found that works. I get them occasionally. I used to get them all the time when I was younger. It's annoying as hell. But if you have hiccups, that fixes it. This is pretty much my EDC in its entirety. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe and be sure to thumbs up the video.